constantly fascinated by the fact that plants have such amazing aromas, beautiful fragrance that we can use in cooking, that we can use just to pimp up your gin and tonic, that they are full of nectar, sweet. This is pineapple sage. And you might be saying, well, this is pineapple sage, it's a herb, but it's growing in the rose garden. Well, that's the point, that we have so many plants that we have classified and put in a box to really relegate them into a section of the garden or creating a section of the garden, because that's the category that they've been put into. And one such example is this beautiful pineapple sage. Use it to spice up fruit salads, in drinks, you name it. It can be used, but not only is it a herb, intrinsically at its core, it's just a perennial. Yep, and it goes beautifully with perennial borders like we've got here, especially if you're in a little jam for space and you still want to have some herbs and edibles around the garden. My point is, just plant them all together. It's a plant after all. What I'm doing is removing the old soil, the existing soil in the garden, and replacing it with compost mixed with the biofertilizer and some of the soil that's left behind. So this garden bed has recently been at the receiving end of a new layout. So a new lawn has been put down here, new edging, which is why there are all these gaps here. And they are perfect for edibles, which we call herbs, because they're in the rose garden. It's full sun. Herbs and edibles love full sun. That's what they are good at. That's what they love, because most of them are from the Mediterranean. So why not combine them and be able to have a garden that not only has beauty, but has that purpose and self-indulgence for us as well. Multiple uses, which is really what works for me. So in the holes, I've added in good few spadefuls of compost into each hole. And then I've also added in some biofertilizer. Now, this biofertilizer is a combination of vermicompost plus well-composted manure, and that gives me a great organic product. Right, so that's in the hole as well. Now, in terms of choice, well, folks, just pop along to the herb section or the veggie section and go wild. Here I've got some beautiful sage. Could you believe it? Sage. Yep, sage is a perennial. It's a herbaceous perennial. And look at these beautiful colors, these new varieties I just love. I mean, this yellow is going to pick up beautifully with the yellow grass here, and that's really what works for me. Now, the sage, what do you do with it? Well, the leaves are used typically with chicken. Also, just pick a few leaves and just deep fry them a little bit, or even in a dry pan, and they are so yummy and crunchy. But remember, whenever we're planting, in order to keep a bit of consistency, it's always good to work in threes. Now, most of your herbs only get to 30 to 40 centimeters, so it really is going to do the job beautifully here, just filling up the space. And that's why they are so good for this purpose. They don't need to be kind of stuck in the corner like a naughty child in a pot. They're far too beautiful. So in they go. And the great thing as well with herbs, especially your Mediterranean herbs, so I'm talking rosemary, thyme, the sages, the herbs are actually quite water savvy. And sage is exactly that, so can't wait for it. And of course they all flower. All I need now, just to finish that off, is a good bit of mulch around them, because that's going to help conserve the moisture as well. And this mulch is leaf mold, and that is how we are going to incorporate very successfully some beautiful edibles, plants that not only look good, but they have many uses as well.